Starting lineup, Set, Nefiri, Lux, Kaylee, Elise, Mundo, Shaco, Galio, Ezreal, Olaf. Rating of the picks for a casual game. Set as a top 10. Nefiri in the jungle, 9. Lux as a mid, 9. Kaylee in shooter, 4. Elise in support, 4. Mundo in top, 10. Shaco in the jungle, 7. Galio in mid, 10. Ezreal in shooter, 9. With this game, we're going to start a bit of a clean vid challenge because why not? From this point on, I'm going to make an attempt to clean up my language and to use algorithm-friendly words. Because why not? Let's see if we can do it. Olaf really left with the responsibility to contain the great Set in this game, and the outcome of that matchup largely deciding victory or defeat. Let's get to it. Since we're going to try to go for clean for a while, we will choose to believe that this Ezreal is to be the recipient of Bless His Little Heart, and we're going to have this old Italian man, aren't they all, in the middle of the night, choosing 1 minute and 20 seconds in to add a little bit of extra difficulty or to get some attention, and he's going to play in the top lane, which will end up being as miserable for him as anything. And additionally, it is entirely obvious from the item choices, the tactical repositioning, and the sudden quickness of this player that it is not a beginning player, but a person who made a new account, and that they know not to do this, and that they're very well aware of the malice they are causing by doing this, robbing the top laner of his lane, and obviously putting me in a 1v2 situation. We get one of the most significant ethical turnarounds in this play, as 1 minute and 50 seconds in going on 2 minutes and 5 seconds in. It is the revenge of the minions, and of course, after trying to make me collapse in the bottom lane by deliberately withdrawing, you yourself are going to end up being the first one to go down. And if that is not a digital own, then I don't know what is. This is about as thorough as an online game will allow you to dig into someone, to the point where this Ezreal has now done everything in their power to betray me and the leech off of this team, and you end up eating dirt in front of everyone as the first blood announcement goes on. In this play, a futile attempt to get back at me, I put on armor, I put on Kanik against these mages, so you're gonna have to have this Flemish boy, Shaco player hop up out of the way, and this full retreat from this healthy Ezreal Italian boy, just to make sure that when I'm low health, I absolutely die and I have no chance of surviving. The Flemish boy, Shaco player being slightly less shameless than the Italian boy. This Shaco leaning into full-on AD with a bunch of crit. This Ezreal copy-pasting everything with fighter items. This Nefiri player is going to end up collecting a bunch of worthless trash from the assassin tree in an attempt to bring down his own champion. the dominance from the set boy using the wrong items, but it's set so it doesn't matter what items you use. Because it's set. So he's gonna get caught off guard on the minion train. I cannot identify with anything more. The amount of times that this has happened to me, what is happening to the set, getting ganged up on by a million minions out of nowhere. And so they come after him hoping to get the kill the way we saw in the second play in the top lane. But this is the fourth play and that is not what's up. So at 0 health, the set is going to kill everybody. Because it's set, so why not? In the fifth play, we're going to get a reenactment of the Second World War, as after everything we've done, Italy is going to abandon us and pretend like they have nothing to do with us, only to be crushed and left in ruin after crawling around like rats, like in real life. Just ask anybody from the south side, good luck with that. Because this Italian boy, Midnight Lover, is going to take up a position that you cannot possibly win. I'm going to follow him in an attempt to protect him, and naturally he's going to shamelessly leave me behind. Now, if you re-watch this first part of the fifth play, you're going to notice that both this Galio and me, myself, and I end up tanking true damage in an attempt to save this Italian boy until we fall down. So he's effectively killed 3 people by moving this way. Eventually, we're going to get this face-off between Mundo and Nefiri. Mundo is not using his cooldowns properly and isn't purchasing the right items. And to prevent him from being crazy overpowered in every single setting, they really made it so that Mundo can easily be wrecked by getting the wrong items. Nefiri and Set a slightly different story, as they will remain functional no matter what you do with them, and they have to be together with Warwick, the easiest characters in the game to play and the best beginner champions of all. We have this brush up in the bot lane where this Flemish boy, Shaco player, is going to dive in. I'm going to end up running both Kaylee and the Spider Girl down. I get the double kill. I end up retreating back to the bot tower to wait out this ambush from Nefiri and Lux down the line, which with some slow-mo is one of the more spectacular plays I've ever made. Essentially taking out 4 people by myself without a single gesture or word of thanks from anybody outside of this Kaylee and this Mundo. Because we have to build a culture explicitly where the people who are contributing the most and who are helping you out the most get 0 rewards, so that the next time they have absolutely 0 incentive to help you with anything. Because I don't know Italy, I don't know postmodernism, I don't know small-sized people taking out their personal frustrations on random strangers on their side and on their team. If we look more broadly at the synergy between these picks, we got this blue team with Set, Nefiri, Lux, Kaylee, Spider-Girl. We would have to say a B. This bot lane is completely dysfunctional. It can easily be countered by getting all-out mage defenses, which is always suicide, and exactly the reason why I was so crazy dominant. The bigger problem is that the people who got dominated, like the Scaly, most likely have no ID that is why they got it up the rear end so badly. We have the Steam Red with Mundo, Shaco, Galio, Ezreal, Olaf. Between Galio, Mundo, and Ezreal, we'd have to say an A. Ezreal is a great shooter pick, capable of crazy leverage and crazy poke. Galio is probably the most underestimated champion in the entire game, and the only faker champion that is casual friendly. Mundo is like a massive tank with a grapple arm. Never really understood why he's never considered a support, because he looks a lot like Tom Kench to me. Concerning ourselves with the behavior of these people, thinking about the set, I'd say a low A. You used terrible items. You were everywhere on the map. I have no idea what really drives you. It's a very strange kind of intelligence behind this guy, but definitely the second most impactful player on the map, behind Olaf. You made very poor item choices. Stridebreaker is a gadget. To hell with the internet and guides. You went with plated steel caps. That means you threw away about 1,200 cash on 25 armor. You went with Bloodmail of the Overlord, which is really an accessory that should only be used when Mundo has already completed Heartsteel and Warmog. Bloodmail of the Overlord does not fit on any champion other than, and I list Sion, Mundo, Sechuani, Alistar. Take that to the bank. You have no business with that item and you got it for some bizarre personal reason. We have this Nefiri player with a name full of typos, ending with 1, 2, 3 just for the nihilism of it. I'd say a C. You are a team wrecker. The entire game long, all you did was blame other people, create hatred. You were looking for someone to blame, and that was why you played the game. The reason why I know that is because it was all you ever did. You went with Eclipse, I didn't see it trigger a single time. You went with Hubris, that is laughable. Hubris is a fanatical kill streak item that should only really be given to Caitlyn or Kai'Sa or Zed when they're going completely demented and popping off like nobody's business, as they say on a clean channel. We have this Arabian boy going Lux. Aren't they all? Aren't they all? You ended up getting Malignance. You went 8 and 5. I'd give you a B. You were loyal, you held your position, you didn't complain, and nothing more. We have this Osiris player wildly experimenting here in the bot lane, going 6, 7, and 5. You were very nice to me. I'd have to give you a high C. Your pick was dysfunctional, your items were dysfunctional. It's really a form of sabotage, even though you seem to have a good personality. But you're not really allowed to rob your entire team of a bot laner, because you're wrecking other people like this Lux, their chances to win. We have the Spider Girl Elisa going 1 and 6 in support. You went with Storm Surge, you went with Shadow Flame. Those are not support items. I'd give you a low B. You didn't give up. You played very poorly, but you didn't create hatred or try to wreck the team. We have this Mundo player going 1 and 10 with a 0.5 KDA. More on these item choices later. I'd give this guy a B. You were very nice to me. You had no idea whatsoever what you were doing. You seem to be a romantic and heavily involved in personal fantasies. You did hold the lane and you didn't complain. Almost like League players can be real human beings. We have this Flemish boy, Shaco player, Islos, going 7-7-3 with a 1.4 KDA. I'd have to give this guy a B. You were decent on the jungle objectives. I have a feeling that you were playing with a lot of guilt. You seem to throw yourself under the bus from nervousness at times. We have this Galio player going 3-11. You went with some of the more acceptable items. You held your position properly. You endured. You didn't give up on the team. I would say a B. We have this Italian boy, Curci, with a copy-paste build going 2-4 and sabotaging by running around in the top lane. I'd have to give this guy a C. You're a sad human being. Overall, we would have to say a 13-3-3 game. If you have nothing going on, put this thing on the side monitor. There's some really cool bursts in here from Olaf. Out of the 11 episodes that we've done so far, this is probably the one with the most crazy multi-kill action. I hope we're done soon with the mastery. We'll spend the rest of the year in ranked. You have me here up top, replacing the collector with Infinity Edge all the way at the end because I have the extra credits. We have this Mundo player, you throw in the Hydra and you throw in the Vampiric Scepter in an attempt to get to Ruined King. You also have Blood Mail of the Overlord. You strike me as a gentle young boy. Here is how Mundo works. It's a Mumu style. The higher his health pool is, the more damage you will do. It can get up to quite a bit numerically. You can get up to 6,000 health, 7,000 health, and Mundo's health will have him hit significantly harder. There are 3 types of damage in the game of League of Legends. There is physical damage, 1. There is magic damage, 2. And there is true damage, 3. Also known as AD, AP, and true. What you have done here is add physical damage to Mundo with the Hydra and with the attempt at the Ruined King. Here's the deal. Mundo is primarily reliant on true damage. So the third category. You're adding the first category, physical damage. The reason why it is a very bad idea to throw on a bunch of extra physical damage on Mundo is that he has very little capacity to leverage his physical damage or his AD. For instance, a Talon can dive at a target and throw his shuriken or use his ultimates, and all of that will be a manifestation of some degree of his physical damage, including his auto attacks. With Mundo, if you throw the machete or if you use the zapper, the physical damage that you ended up purchasing will not manifest. It will be as though you never bought it at all, which means that you're throwing money into the trash can, which means you lose. You have Shaco here, arguably the hardest champion to judge because of the fact that his confusion techniques always work on beginning players, so that would be a very high score as a pick, but then simultaneously, Shaco is an inherently losing champion since he doesn't contribute properly to things like Drakes or the turret or the destruction of the enemy base. And he's always kill stealing from everyone. He is the embodiment of selfishness. You're playing that here with all-out physical damage, AD. This is really something that relies heavily in practice on AP. AP is easier to land in the casuals on beginning players. The Jack-in-the-Box effect is an absolute essential part of Shaco's game to confuse beginning players, and the fact that you were were able to break even at 7-7 is a miracle, and you certainly tried way too hard to get there. We have this Galio throwing on Riftmaker. Not really the ultimate ideal for Galio. You are one of those people who has a fixation on getting boots. You shouldn't build the entire starting point of your game around boots. Other than that, what you did can theoretically work. And then we have this nihilist Ezrael with the same exact copy-paste we continuously see. It's good that we came to a unanimous conclusion that this is the only marksman that should be using fighter items for some god unknown reason. And probably more frightening than just about anything, that when we see 1,000 players, 998 found the exact same website. How is that even possible? How is that even possible that there's not like a degree of players who just refuses to look up guides, for example? It's like everybody's a robot. There's no variation whatsoever. Moving on.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
Plunder.
Minions have spawned.
Urge to kill rising.
First blood.
Approaches. I'm going. To plunder. To action!
An ally has been slain.
The might of Lockfar approaches. To plunder.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an
I
enemy.
bring the light back!
You have slain an enemy. Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
To action! Urge to kill rising.
An ally has been slain.
Flame purifies.
To plunder. The might of Lockbar approaches. To action! Urge to kill rising.
An ally has been slain.
Heal by fire.
Killing spree. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
The might of Rockfar approaches. To action! Urge to kill
Turret plating will soon fall.
I'm going.
Shine bright! Blinding light!
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
To action!
Your turret has been destroyed.
Urge to kill rising.
Heal by fire.
Axe is dust.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Let loose the flame!
To plunder. The might of Lockfar approaches. I'm going. Urge to kill rising.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Find some fun. To plunder.
Fear me!
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The might of Lockfar approaches.
Shut down.
Faster to battle!
An enemy has been slain.
To action!
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Urge to kill rising.
An enemy has been slain.
I am thirsty.
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
I'm going. The might of Lockfar approaches. I steal!
Banish the shadow!
Plunder!
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Urge to kill rising. Finally, some fun! To action!
An ally has been slain.
The might of Lockfar approaches.
Shut down. Enemy rampage.
Stop!
Your turret. You have slain them. Double kill. Enemy killing spree.
Urge to kill
An
right.
enemy is unstoppable.
The might of Lockwood.
Ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
I'm going. Urge to kill right. To action!
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm going.
Ally has been slain.
The axe is thirsty. To wander. The might of Lokvar approaches. To action!
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Rising.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
To wander.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm going.
More holding back!
Obliteration.
Your turret has been destroyed. Has been slain. Enemy rampage. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Defeat. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn." Minions has spawned. Turret plating will fall soon. Rampage. Unstoppable.
Face!
Blue team double kill.
Banish the shadows. Shine bright. By the light.
Come here!
Banish the shadows. We're in this together.
Oh, I can take it!
Rampage. Unstoppable.
Banish the shadows.
Blue team double kill. Rampage. Unstoppable. Killing spree.
Busted heads!
kill.